Did you know the Galaxy S23 was one of the first mainstream phones to feature UFS 4.0 storage, a tech that's twice as fast as its predecessor? That kind of speed wasn't even standard when it launched, and in 2025, it still holds up surprisingly well. So, should you actually buy the Samsung Galaxy S23 in 2025? Not gonna lie, it's tempting. The price is down, the performance is still solid, and it's got that classic flagship feel. But is it still worth it right now? Or are you better off going with something newer, or even cheaper? Let's break it down. Under the hood, the S23 is rocking the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy. And even in 2025, this chip holds up surprisingly well. It may not top benchmark charts like the newer Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 or 8 Elite chips, but it's still scoring above 1.2 million on Antutu. And that's no joke. Gaming? Smooth. Multitasking? No hiccups. And because this is Samsung, you're still getting One UI 6 with Android 14, and the phone's eligible for Android 15 too. So from a software perspective, you're still very much in the game. Let's talk cameras. The S23 doesn't have the crazy 200 megapixel sensor of the Ultra, but its 50 megapixels main camera still produces clean, crisp shots with Samsung's classic vibrant processing. You've got a 12 megapixels ultra-wide and a 10 megapixels 3x telephoto, which still beats most mid-range phones even today. Low-light performance? It's decent, not pixel level but respectable. If you're a casual mobile photographer, you're not really missing much, unless you compare it side by side with the latest flagships. Now here's the thing, the 6.1-inch dynamic AMOLED display is still one of the best compact screens you can buy. 120Hz, HDR10+, and it's bright enough to battle the sun. The phone feels premium with Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and aluminum rails, but it's small, like really compact by today's standards. That's either a plus or a minus, depending on how you feel about one-handed phones in a world full of phablets. Battery life? Honestly, it's the weakest part of the S23. With a 3,900 mAh battery, you'll get through a day with moderate use. But if you push it with gaming or camera use, you'll feel the heat. Charging speeds are still stuck at 25W wired. Not bad, but a bit underwhelming compared to phones from Xiaomi, OnePlus, or even mid-range devices from Realme that are doing 80W+. Now, the biggest reason to buy the S23 in 2025 is the price. This thing has dropped into that $400 to $500 range depending on region and deals, making it a serious contender. At that price, it undercuts newer phones like the Galaxy A55 and even the Pixel 8. The Pixel 8 might give you better software support and slightly better low-light shots, but the S23 has the edge in build quality and raw performance. And if you don't need the S Pen or periscope zoom from the Ultra, this hits a sweet spot. So, should you still buy the Galaxy S23 in 2025? If you want a compact flagship with great cameras, smooth performance, and reliable software, absolutely yes. Just know its weak points. Battery life isn't amazing, and it doesn't have the flashy extras newer models offer. But honestly, for the price it's going for now, it's one of the smartest buys you can make. And that's the Galaxy S23 in 2025, still holding its own, but with a few caveats. If you found this helpful, drop a like so more people can see it, and subscribe for more no-nonsense tech breakdowns. Next, we're looking at how the iPhone 13 stacks up this year, so tap that notification bell if you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching. I'll definitely see you in the next one, so cheers and God bless.